not sure if you can notice this, but we've got our new short bands that we're using today. Testing out a custom length, shorter than the other ones you've been seeing me use for the last few months. This short length is feeling really good, and these may actually be the length that we launch with the package next month. Right now we're getting the rear deltoids, a little bit of the side, as part of the total shoulder routine tonight. We're going to be done here in about 22, 24 minutes max, 26 max. Alright, so this side just had a chance to rest, so now I'm coming back to it for another set. Again, stagger stance, knees bent, whole body working together to keep stabilized. So the core is kicking in, the hips are kicking in, the feet are kicking in, even the feet muscles, the toes, balance, everything working together. My brain, all the neurons from the brain all the way through the body, everything working together to make this happen. And these shoulders are on fire, doing the right thing, working them properly, keeping those rotator cuffs strong, the muscles toned, strong, defined, not too big. Don't have to go heavy at all to get the results, just got to get the proper stimulation. Just like you see me doing here. Slow, controlled, and steady. Whew. Combining the bands with the body weight work. Might add in a little bit of dumbbells. We'll see what I feel like doing here in this session. You might also see the variation I got going on here. I'm going from high to low. Usually I go from about chest high, shoulder joint high. But on this one I'm adding another variation because we got hundreds of variations on this machine and this system. So tonight's variation for shoulders is high to low. Starting high, bringing it down low, below the shoulder line, around the rib cage height, pause. All those muscles are firing, kicking in, all the fibers, control on the way back. Whew. We're going to double up our bands now. So on the next set, we're going to do a band shoulder press. But we're going to add a set of shrugs here. Love the shrugs. Only do them with dumbbells. No more bars, no machines, just simple dumbbells. Up high, stretch low. These are great for the top of the trapezius. A little bit in the lower neck. If I don't do these, which I have in the past, my neck just gets tight, stiff, trapezius get achy and weak. So this is a simple exercise. You don't have to go heavy. Slow, controlled, nice stretch on the bottom. Little pause at the top. Then we switch it. Sit for those. Okay, now we're going to go to the band press. Unilateral, one side at a time, stagger stance. The whole body's working. Got my socks on, so I may use the base for a little bit of support, a little leverage. Yeah, I can definitely feel these shorter bands. A little bit tighter on the range of motion, a little more intensity, a little more resistance in a shorter amount of range. So this is better for tighter spaces, and that's why we're testing out these shorter bands, so that whatever you want to do, it can be done with a shorter, smaller amount of space. Then we'll have upgrade options for longer bands. If you ever want to add the longer bands into the mix, you'll be able to buy those too as an add-on to the complete package. Wow, feeling those. Woo! Other side. Notice the pause at the bottom. Hold it here. Let those muscles do the complete work. Let them control that resistance at the bottom here. Let the muscles do the work. Let all those fibers kick in, and then controlling it coming back. Pause. Slow push. Let the fibers do their work. Pause. Back slowly. Controlled. Whew. Okay, I'm going to drop this back to one band. Now, instead of the palm down, I'm going palm in. Get more of the sides of the shoulders. A little bit of the back will be working, but we're going for focus on the outside. Lateral deltoids, we call that. Sides of the shoulders. And we're still high to low here for tonight's variation. Here, up slowly, controlling it, not letting it pull us. We control the band. The muscles control the movement. The back motion is just as important as the forward motion. We need that control. Coming back, we get twice the benefits in the same repetition. Instead of letting it just pull us back like that, we make full use coming back. We control it. And the burn is kicking in, I can tell you that right now. All the way through, I'm feeling it. Whew. Other side. Whew. Feeling good. We're almost there. So we've got one set of dumbbells for the rear delts, one set of body weight shoulder presses, and then we're going to wrap it up. So here we go. Gonna top it off here and wrap it up for the night. That's gonna be our shoulder training session. Only 12.5 pounds for this, that's it. Focusing on the rear delts with good form, pausing at the top, down slowly, controlling the move, no momentum. Muscle fibers doing all the work all the way through. Take advantage of that pause position at the top. We don't just let it pass us by, we hold. Down slowly. Make this 12.5 pounds go really far. It's not about the weight. It's not about how much. It's not about how many. It's about the quality. The quality of the move, quality of each repetition, letting the muscles do the work instead of momentum. And we get all the results and more. Short amount of time. Remove all the risk of those high intensity, high impact, crazy moves, throwing stuff around, none of that. Slow and steady wins the race, baby. Control the tempo. Minimal momentum. None, hardly any momentum. Take advantage of that pause at the top. And we know this stuff works. The proof is right in front of us. Here it is. No need to throw heavy weights over your head. No stacked machines crunching down on the shoulder joints and the neck. None of that stuff. Those days are long gone. We take the wise path. Smart way to do it. Hopefully, we make this spread, more people see it and find an easy way for health, wellness, longevity. Whew. Like I said, the results are there. You're not seeing me do anything crazy. Not throwing any big weights around, not slamming anything, not screaming. It's not necessary. When you do it smart, you do it right, all you got to do is be consistent. And the results do come. Here we go. We're going to top it off here. I'm going to share my last set with you. And then we're going to wrap it up. That's going to be it. All right, body weight shoulder press. Let's take this baby down. See how easy I move this? See that? A flick of the wrist. And this Atlas AV handle is down 2 notches. That's it. That's how versatile this thing is. Hundreds and hundreds of exercises. And we're still making up new ones. Still. As you're watching, besides letting me know what your fitness plan for today is, let me know if you have any questions. Whatever you want to ask, fair game. Just post below, let me know your questions, and when I'm all done, I'll answer you in a bit. But right now, I've got to switch to the other side, so that my right side's higher and left side is lower for the asymmetry here. Get on the ball. Slow and steady. Slight pause at the bottom, slow pushing up. Pause, and down. Now, of course, this is advanced. Some would say possibly intermediate. So intermediate / advanced. I'm going to show you the beginner set right after this. These shoulders are tired. They're done. And we're not even, 24 minutes in? These babies are toast. So here's the beginner version. We've got this up. The more of a beginner somebody is, the higher we bring the asymmetrical AV Atlas handles. Makes it easier, but I'll show them here for you on my set. This is more of a beginner body weight shoulder press. Down slowly. Feet are on the ground, heels are up. Slow pushing back toward the hips. And down slowly. Head comes in between the hands. Pause. Slow push as we breathe out. Elbows stay slightly bent at the top. We're not looking to lock the elbows out. We want the elbows slightly bent. Locking them out is no good. Slightly bent is all good. Down slowly. And then back up slowly. Now, even though these are beginner, I did a bunch of advanced and intermediate sets already. My workout is basically done, so I'm throwing these in to top it off. And I'm feeling them because the shoulders are all fatigued now. Totally worked. So these are like a little bit of icing on the cake. Woo. That's it. I'm going to do one more set of shrugs after I shut the camera. I'm going to be done, finished. Shoulders, under half an hour, less than half an hour, at home, right here on the SCULPTAFIT system. You see I've taken off the platform step. That's for lower body, leg day, core day, coming up in a few days. I've got the hybrid bench mat off. That's for abs, core, and hips another day also. And that's it. We're done. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to give you the inside scoop on the Pro Model color scheme that we're probably launching with next month and what additional improvements we've made, even on top of this one, that we're going to be bringing out next month when we launch on Kickstarter. If you want to tune into that, post below and I'll give you the link where you could stay in tune for the launch and where you could buy your own package for yourself, for your house, for your family, for the office, for the vacation home. I'll give you all the details. Post below. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here.